Well, good evening, my friends. Kevin the Comic Doctor coming to you with another live CGC unboxing. Guys, I got two boxes for you this week. I got more, actually, but I'm going to hold off for a later show. I had a suggestion at the Toronto Comic Book Show on Sunday. Real Hyperion, who's here quite often, James, had a good idea. What I'm going to try to do, I don't know how successful I'll be at it, but he says, Kevin, put a show on every week and just pick a time and pick a day and do it. Easier said than done, because I can't always determine if books are going to be here or not. But anyways, if not, I'll talk about other stuff. But I'm going to try to do that. So that's coming soon, guys. That's coming soon. A regular weekly show at the same time every week, right here on the Comic Doctor YouTube channel. That's coming. Something to look forward to. Guys, if you're new here, I'm Kevin the Comic Doctor. I'm a comic book presser. I'm also a authorized CGC dealer located way up in Oshawa, Ontario, Canada. And like I said, we have a live CGC unboxing just about to happen. What the heck's a CGC unboxing? Well, if you're a comic book fan, you probably are if you're here, CGC is a company that we comic book folk like to send our books to get graded. That means we send raw books to CGC. CGC assigns it a grade and sends them back in a nifty slab with an assigned grade on it. And that grade essentially can tell you what the book is worth, I guess, right? So that's kind of why we all use CGC. It also helps you present the books a little nicer, I guess. Anyways, that's what CGC is. I'm an authorized dealer, and like I said, we're going to unbox around close to 50 of those CGC books today. And I have 1.5 boxes, well, actually more than that, of comics and a handful of magazines as well. So if you are new here, you might want to consider subscribing to the channel as well. You'll notice over probably on your right side, there's a chat window. I have folks already starting to talk and chat little messages to me. You can do the same thing as well too, but you must be a member of the channel if you want to engage in a conversation with me and other members of the channel. And I sure hope you'll consider doing so. I also hope you'll consider liking the content, sharing the content, and hit the notification bell so you'll know when I go live again. And like I said earlier on, we are going to start having a regular weekly show every week, same bat time, same bat channel. I'm going to do my best to try and get to do it. Don't know how well it's going to succeed, but I will try. All right, enough of that. Let's get to it, guys. Let's get to the first slab that we have here. And look at this. We've got a nice high grade. Where is it? There it is. A nice high grade Catwoman number 9 and a 9.9. Look, I figured out we'd start with a nice 9.9. We see a lot of modern books come back. I wouldn't say a lot of modern books, but generally speaking, when you see a 9.9 or a 10, we're talking about modern books. This one's like a chromium cover. Let me just double check here. Convention edition foil cover. Maybe you can see it a little bit. Maybe you can see it a little nicer in this angle here. There we go. It's a very dark cover, so it's hard to see. Anyways, 9.9, which is great to see. Let's see what else we have. Let's see if we can follow suit with another 9.9. I don't think so. No. We jump right into some. We go from an ultra modern book right into an Amazing Spider-Man Grail. Silver Age ASM number 50 and a 5.0 with a custom label right there. We also have, are these Frank's books? Oh, they might be. I'm not sure if they are or not. They might be Frank's books. Is there another one? Yeah, I think these are Frank's books. These are crack. Oh, I wonder if I have Frank's. I'm not sure what the grades were. I forget. We got a 9.4. Hopefully they are. I have Frank's order somewhere, but maybe I'll take a break and see if these got bumped or not. I'm not sure if they did. I believe these are Frank's books, though, because Frank does like the custom labels. And we got a 9.2 as well. If Frank shows up, he could tell us. I think it's a little bit too early for Frank to show up, but you never know. Maybe his file's right here. Let's see. Actually, I think I have his file folder right here. Let's see. Oh, I do. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay, not bad. So, anyways, I'm not sure which one is which, but check it out, guys. We got a 9.4 and a 9.2. These are Frank's books, like I said. Hi, Frank, if you're watching us on the replay. And we got some grade bumps. I'm not sure which one was which, but we got a couple. We bought 2 grade bumps for Frank, so I'm very happy to report. One went to a 9.2 and one went to a 9.4. I'm assuming the 9.0, again, it could be wrong here. I'm assuming the 9.0 went to a 9.4 and the 8.0 went to a 9.2. Again, I'm not 100% sure, but I am sure we got a couple of grade bumps. So congratulations, Frank. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. Frank comes to the shop. We talk. Well, should we try it? Should we not try it? And we've had pretty good luck so far. You saw that Wolverine #1 I just posted on Instagram. That was Frank's as well. Oh, we got a couple more bumps here. Oh, maybe not. No, that wasn't a bump. The ASM 50 stayed the same. The ASM 50 stayed the same though. All right, but not too bad. Not too bad at all. All right. I'm glad that folder was right there. All right, so we got a couple of nice ASM 300s. Moving right along. We've got an Inhumans #5 in a 9.8. And as you can see, my stack of slabs is getting high. And when that happens, I will go to rebag them and return them to their box, at which time I will go to the chat area. So if you have any questions, my friends, about the comic book pressing, cleaning, dry cleaning, whatever, anything to do with comic book collecting or even fandom in general, you can ask those questions. We can start a conversation right here. Go to the chat room, ask those questions. But again, you must be a subscriber to do so. So, hey, hit that subscribe button and join in. All right, what else we have? We have another one. We have another 9.8. Amazing Spider-Man 23. I'm not even going to try to say that name, but it's a variant sketch cover in a 9.8. These might be, I think these belong to the pre-screen. This one here, maybe I'm wrong. I'm not sure, but there's a pre-screen order in here. Got a 0.1 and a 9.2. Avengers Now. We will get these books sorted hopefully tomorrow or Thursday. And remember, guys, please do not make an appointment to come and see me to pick up your books if you're local until I contact you. Okay, if you do that and you come to the shop, there might be a chance the books will not be there. So please, I know you've been waiting, but please be patient just a little bit longer for me to organize the books on my end to get them to you. Okay, I'm going to go over to the chat room now. Let's see what you guys are talking about. Dave's here. Hey, Dave, how you doing? He says, hey, Kevin, congrats again on your new store location. The grand opening was amazing. It was good to see you, Dave. Dave asked that I put a Hulk 181 keychain aside for him, and I did. Glad you could make it out. And I sure hope you like the upstairs loft, the comic loft, guys. If you guys want to see glimpses into our comic loft, again, Charlo is heading that up. Charlo and Napur, actually, not just Charlo. He's on Instagram right now under comic_loft. I don't think it's the comic, just comic_loft. And give him a follow. And he'll be posting over the next few weeks. He wants to keep stocking the place. It's not fully stocked yet, but it's getting pretty close. He's going to put all the goodies are going to be up on the Facebook page and on the Instagram page that he created. So make sure you give him a follow. And I'll do the same too at the Comic Doctor office shop as well too. But it was great seeing you, Dave. Thanks for coming. It was a lot of fun. Brian says, evening all. Kevin, disappointed I missed your grand opening. I hope it was awesome. It was very good. I was very, very pleased with the turnout. I wasn't sure what to expect, to be honest. I had a really busy opening. Like right away, it was busy. Like the first 20 for 30 minutes of opening, the place was packed. Then it kind of quieted down for about 20 minutes. And then another wave came in of the place was packed again. And then it got quiet again. And then a third wave came in as well later in the afternoon. So it was a lot of fun. It was definitely a lot of fun. So I'm glad a lot of you, those that came out, it was great to see you. Some new faces as well. Lots of old faces also. So great to see you all. And thanks to those who did come out. And if you haven't had a chance to come to the shop, you weren't able to come last Saturday, by all means, try to come out in a future Saturday. It'd be nice to see you there. Okay. PhD and Noob says, happy second Monday, peeps. Yeah. Happy second Monday. Joey Lane says, how's it going, Kevin? Hope everyone is well. Time for a great unboxing. Yes, I hope so. We had some great books so far. Robert's here as well. And where's my other bag? My bag is gone. Okay, I'll find another one. Hey, Rob, how's it going? Wow, the AS50 looks awesome. Presents well. Yes, PhD. Then that was a crack. We tried to crack that one and get a bump. It did not work out on that. but it did work out on the ASM 300s. It also worked out on an ASM 238. It also worked on the Wolverine #1 limited series. So that's great. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, what else we have here? Any more 9/8s? We sure do. We've got a Despicable Deadpool 300. I'm always still checking these slabs for cracks. That came back in a 9.8. Great to see. Another Amazing Spider-Man 23 sketch cover. Another one? Is there two of these things? I guess there must be. Yes, there is. Infinity Gauntlet. Another one in a 9.8 right there. I found the missing bag, which is good. Don't want these slabs to get scuffed up more than they already are. Sometimes the CGC slabs are pristine. Other times they have scuffs on them. And I don't think the scuffs come during shipping. I believe the scuffs happen when the slabs are being either manufactured or shipped, or just like different batches have scuffs on them or what have you. But sometimes they're pristine. Other times not so much. Okay, let's keep going here. We have... We're just getting here now, guys. We're not even halfway through. We probably got through about maybe 10 books of the first box. We have a Street Fighter #1, again in a 9.8. We have some Silver Age Fantastic Fours coming up, as you can see from our thumbnail, so don't go anywhere. We also have another Street Fighter, a gold edition in a 9.8, which is sick. We have Batgirl #1 in a 9.8. Now, this is a very last minute unboxing. Usually I give you a few hours notice. I only give you like an hour and a half notice, so I don't anticipate a lot of guys showing up. So you're probably going to be watching this on the fly later on, guys. So welcome those that are watching this on the replay. And for those that are here live, welcome as well, obviously. And if you're new here, let me know where you're watching from. I love to see where you guys are watching from. We've got a Batman #0, Beginning of Tomorrow, in a 9.8. So I got a feeling these were some of the pre-screen books. I think. You know, maybe they weren't. These might not have been pre-screen, actually, now that I think about it. Let me see. Because, you know what? I have a lot of these 9.8s. No pre-screen. The Avengers Now and the All New Humans were re-slabs. Or reholders, I should say, yeah. Street Fighter. Nope, Street Fighter is just a regular modern book. So these are modern. These are not, these last few books are not pre-screens at all. They are simply modern submissions. The pre-screens in the other box. So let's see what else we got here. So whoever sent these in had a really good eye. We got a 9.8 copy of Batman Fortnite and a 9.8. Running out of space. Oh, right there. Another reholder here. We got another reholder right here and an ASM 365 and a 9.8. I believe this one belongs to Frank as well. I believe. And you know what? The stack's way too high. I have to reslab these. Or I have to rebag these first. Hold on. All right, one sec. Let's go back in there. Okay, let's see what we got here. All right, let's go back to the chat. Not much going on in the chat room today. Guys are quiet. RP showed up. How you doing, RP? Good to see you. I can tell you that a lot of books came in over the weekend. I got a full box of submissions at the open house on Saturday, and 2 more full boxes from the show on Sunday, because I was at the Toronto Comic Book Show on Sunday. So 3 boxes of comics this weekend, which are gonna keep us busy. And a couple of X-Men #1s came in, and a nice Matt Baker, early 1950s book came in, which was beautiful. Robert N says, let's not forget to give Kevin a thumbs up on his videos for amazing content he puts out. Thank you, Robert. I certainly appreciate that. Every bit does help. Every bit does help. Hopefully going to a more frequent and consistent show time will help with getting more subscribers to the channel. Again, I don't like to toot my own horn. I certainly don't think I'm the best thing since sliced bread. I really don't. But I do watch other unboxings. And yeah, most of them have terrible sound and terrible video. And I like to think that, you know, I spent some money on this equipment. And I'm doing that so that the experience of watching this is decent. That alone I thought would garner me some more views. And it's just not working. And the only thing I can think of is the consistency, perhaps my titling. Maybe I'm not doing the hashtags proper. I don't know. I'll keep playing around until I get it right. Okay, let's keep going. Lots of books to show you guys. Still quite a bit more to go. Now we go to our Silver Age Fantastic Four. And I believe these actually, again, are Frank's books. Frank submits a lot of books, guys. Fantastic Four 66 in a 4.5. And I know these are Frank's, or I believe I know these are Frank's because of the custom labels. Frank loves those custom labels. It does look great on these old vintage FF books. We've got a Fantastic Four, number 46 in the first Black Bolt. The book I still need to get for my own collection. We have a Fantastic Four number 40 in a 6.0, as well as a Fantastic Four number 57. Excuse me. This has become a pretty popular book too, and this one's in a 4.5. We have a Fantastic Four number 36. This is the first appearance of the Frightful Four. Right here. At 3.5. And a Fantastic Four. I love this cover. 77 and a 5.5. Or sorry, 5.0, sorry. This is box number 1 again, guys. Okay, we have, you know what? I've run out of space. Let me bag these guys up and put them away. I've got other 4 or 5 books from this box to share with you. Then move on to box number 2, which contains some pretty unique magazines, as well as a fun pre-screen order as well too, which we're going to share with you. All right, so you know what? You can see these books as I put them away because they are quite beautiful covers. I think you're going to enjoy that. Again, any questions pertaining to comic book pressing, comic book cleaning, CGC submissions, signature series, any of that stuff, happy to answer any questions you might have. Fire away in the chat room if you like. Again, you must be a subscriber to do so. So again, these are Frank's books that I'm sure he'll want to pick up this Saturday. All right. Okay, so we have one modern book here and a couple more Silver Age beauties. Here we go. We've got a Daredevil number 111, the first appearance of Lady Bullseye. Lady Bullseye in a 9.4. Then we have an ASM number 40 in a 6.0. And another ASM 50, a second one in the same box. This one is a 4.5. And there you go. So that's box number 1, guys. A whole mishmash of stuff. Silver Age, Modern Age. Mostly modern and silver. I wouldn't say there's anything else. There was no bronze in there, I don't think. So not too bad. All right, so I'll put these babies away, and then we'll get right to box number 2. Another box arrived today. I'm kind of afraid to open it because the box looks a little bit a little beat up. You know what I mean? So I was kind of freaked out. Hopefully, and so far we've had, I don't want to say the word, but we've had pretty good luck so far in the last couple of unboxings with no damage, which has been great. So I will get these books over to this batch of books over to Charlie, and she can start to sort them. All right, so there you go. Box number 1 complete. Let's get over to box number 2. I'll just push this one out of the way really quick. And here's box. Oh, it's a heavy one, number 2. All right. Okay, maybe we'll start with the... Let's start with the magazines first. Why not? We don't do that very often. We've got a Time Life magazine. And again, like I said, when you're looking for magazines that you think might be a good idea to pick up, you want to find magazines that obviously have covers with very important historical events or historical figures or famous covers, you know. Here's one. This is the double issue from 196. The Great Reset, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. I'm not sure what's the importance of this one. The Great Reset cover. I guess it's because of the illustrations by Spooky Puka. That's probably what's doing it. So there it is right there in an 8.0. These are Chris's magazines, I believe, from out west. We have, okay, this is very strange. This is very strange. Okay, so we have a 9.4 copy of WWF magazine with Bret the Hitman Hart. Can anybody tell me what's going on? What's wrong with this? All right. It's missing trading cards and writing on cover in marker right there. What's going on with this magazine? What's the problem with this magazine right off the bat? Anybody tell me? There's only 14 of you in there right now, but maybe one of you can pick up on it. Do you see anything wrong with this slab? I'll come back to it, but we'll check this out. Thrasher number 319, Andrew Reynolds, written on cover and marker. This is a 9.8 copy of Thrasher. We press this one out for Chris. But it's got a green label. Notice that, a green label on this one, because there's a signature, an unverified signature here. I'm confused. Anybody pick up? No one's responding, but check it out. This has an unverified signature as well. They might... Right, Robert did get it. It's signed and should be green. Signed and is green in a 9.8, which is sick. But 9.4, this should be a green. It should be a green label. And not only that, it says here, trading card missing. So something inside of this magazine that should be in this magazine is not there. Think back to Amazing Spider-Man 238 with the tattoos. Tattoos aren't there. You get a green label because the tattoos are missing. So this, for 2 reasons, should have a green label, so they messed that one up. But I'm sure Chris is okay with the blue label. I know I certainly would be. That Thrasher magazine is sweet in a 9.8. That's fantastic. What else do we have here? We have a muting. This belongs to another client, actually. This one actually was not pressed at all. He said, do not press the book. It looks great the way it is. And he was right, because look, it is a 9.8 again. Great copy of Muting magazine. And we have a Strange Tales. I believe this belongs to the same owner. Number 1. Savage Tales number 1. Also in an 8.0. Or in an 8.0. Sorry, guys. What's going on with me today? In an 8.0. Very nice cover. Classic cover with the decapitated head of Conan's adversary there. Pretty sick. So those are some magazines. I got just 3 more magazines to share with you. I'll put these ones away because the stack is already high. So yeah, I don't know what to say about that. I think if CGC were to see that signed, unverified signed book, they themselves would say it should be a green label and someone made a mistake. So I see that happen from time to time. I just find it very odd that they would do that, but they do. Can you believe CGC makes mistakes? I don't believe it. Hard to believe. Hard to believe. Okay. We'll get rid of that. That's a pretty cool book. We do have, I said, 3 more magazines to go, and then we're going to jump right into the pre-screen books. So don't go anywhere. We're almost done, though. I'm only doing 2 boxes today. I have another 3 boxes in queue to share with you, and I think more boxes are on the way as well. I got a lot of books at CGC right now, and I just shipped off a 50-pound box of 130 comics today. So those are going to be hitting CGC's doors on Thursday of this week, I believe. So more to come, my friends. More to come. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Kim Kardashian. In this is a heavy slab, man. In paper volume 31, number 3, with 2 different Kim Kardashian covers exist. I'm not sure which one is which, but here's one right here with her backside, nicely oiled. And then we have that's also Chris's book, I believe. We've got a copy of Time magazine from April 16th, 84. And again, computer software, The Magic Inside the Machine with Bill Gates. Not sure if that's Bill Gates' first time on Time magazine's cover, but it may be, or a very early appearance of him. Then we have Hockey Night in Toronto, number 3. Toronto Maple Leafs versus the Chicago Blackhawks. They played last night, actually, and Toronto got their butts kicked. But here we have one from 1999. Yeah, here it is. And an 8. Boy, that's a heavy slab too. And an 8.5. Yeah, guys, I usually charge $10 a book coming back from CGC. Magazines are slightly more. They are, that's the weight of like 3 or 4 comics there, right there. Seriously, it's heavy. It is a heavy proposition when you're shipping back magazines. All right, let's keep going here. We've got, like I said, we got some more. We got some more pre-screens here to share with you. And then we're going to call it a night. I'll be back in the shop this Saturday from 11 until 1. If anybody wants to come by and say hi, if they want books to drop off, might I suggest going to my website, comicdoctor.com, going to the contact section, and there's a blue button there that you want to click, and you can book an appointment to do like a drop off, and it gives you a little time there. You can do just that. I do have a couple of fellas coming in, I believe, on Saturday to drop off books. So if you want to do that, you're more than welcome to. If you just want to come to the shop and peruse the shop, you can do that as well. I have lots of comics out for sale. And like I said, Charlo has the loft upstairs going, and he'll be there this Saturday as well from 11 till 2 also. So once you're done at the comic doctor's office, you're more than welcome to go on upstairs and peruse what Charlo has up for you in our comic loft. Okay, let's keep going. Now, I believe... Oh, wow. Okay. All right. These are Logan's, I believe. These are Logan's books. And what's cool about these, recognize that old label? That's right. CGC has brought back their classic New York City Spider-Man label, which is far nicer than the current Spider-Man label they have. So I took advantage of it and used it on this bunch of books. So these are Logan Cole's pre-screen. We did very well on these pre-screens. I think out of 13 pre-screens, I think it was 13, Logan got 11. 9. Shit. There we go. I hit the mute button. How far along did you not hear? Hopefully, wasn't for too long. Anyways, there you go. Sound is back on. I apologize for that. Was it out for a long time, guys? Or just for a couple of seconds? At least a minute, probably. What was the last thing you remember me saying? Actually, I can find that over here, actually. Let's see. Uh-oh. Guys, is this stream still going? Because something just happened over here. Is the stream still active? What is going on here? Is the stream still going, guys? Give me a thumbs up if it is. Robert, if you're there, or Mike. Okay, good. All right, I'll keep going then. Because yeah, my software is saying there's an error. So I'll keep going. Again, all right, so we have, what I was saying about book number 2 here is that this is Logan's book. And he was in the shop when he submitted his books. He was on the fence because I have a copy of this at my shop at a 9.8. And he was like, do I just buy yours or do I send mine in? And his looked pretty nice. I said, Logan, give it a shot. And thanks, Brian. And he went for it. So, and luckily he did. He got his 9.8, which is fantastic. All right, these are all Logan's books again. So we have X23, and then we have Secret War number 2, and then we have Spider-Verse number 6. Oh, another beaut right here. Spider-Man 209, ASM 209. First appearance of Calypso, I believe. All right, my stack is high here. I got to go back. I wonder how that mute happened. I guess I must have hit it by accident. I tell you, when you're sending modern books in, pre-screen might be the way to go. And as you can see, we use the old custom label technique to see if it would work. Some people are under the impression that if you put a custom label on there, that might help your chances in getting, if there's a, the 9698, maybe they'll go to the 98 if you have a custom label on there. Now, whether that's true or not, I have no idea. It's worked a couple of times for a couple of different people. It seems to have worked quite nicely for Logan as well. So, we will see. All right. Okay, all right. So let's keep going here. Got some more awesome 9.8s. We got a Daredevil 189 with a custom label again and a 9.8. Spider-Punk's first appearance in Amazing Spider-Man number 10. Amazing Spider-Man number 246 and a 9.8 again. Beautiful pre-screen books. And I saved my favorite for last. It's coming up. We got an Spider-Man number 1, gold cover, also in a 9.8. And this is one that me and Logan were like, oh, this comes back in 9.8. So sweet. Guys, I don't think I've ever showed, maybe once I've showed this book at the show, on this stream. But wow, I just love it. It's not a key book or anything, but it's just a cool Marvel team up that I've always had an affinity for, and so is Logan. First appearance of Professor Power, Wolverine, Marvel team up number 117 with Spider-Man. Awesome, even with the custom label. It's a great cover and a great book, and so happy we got the 9.8 on this one. You just don't see it very often, and it's certainly not a 9.8. So, and I'm sure there's tons out there. I'm sure there are, but just cool to have in a collection nonetheless. So congratulations, Logan, on those. Again, out of 13 pre-screens, 11 came back, 9.8. 2 were rejected. Now you have a choice. With those 2 books that were rejected, what can you do? You can send them back again. You can press them again. You can send them back as is and just kind of, cross your fingers and hope for a 9.6 or maybe even a 9.8. It does happen. Believe me, it does. or whatever. So pretty cool, pretty cool. All right, we got a couple of older books and then we're done. A couple of Wonder Woman books. We have issue number 200, classic, classic bound cover, or, bondage cover, I should say. 5.0, Wonder Woman number 200. And that's a very classic bondage scene. And then we have Wonder Woman 204 and a 405. I have both these books at my shop somewhere. I got to dig them out. Joey Coco, I think, was interested in them at one point. But that's it. There you go. Wow, that's awesome, Joey Lane said. I would have to agree with you. There you go, guys. That's it. That's 2 boxes. Again, I got 3 more boxes in the wings. I have another box or 2 en route here soon. So, again, I may do another unboxing later in the week. We'll see how busy I am. And again, starting probably, I'm going to aim for next week. I'm going to start doing a one-on-one. It's not going to be called unboxing anymore. It'll be just called the one-on-one with the Comic Doctor. And each week I will unbox comic books. If I don't have comic books to unbox, perhaps I will discuss what's happening in the world of comic book collecting. I might talk about the different topics that deal with pressing or CGC. Maybe I'll talk about movies or series that we're watching. A couple of people, not just James, but other people have asked, why don't you bring your wife back on with you? Maybe I'll bring her back on here as well. And I've always wanted to have guests on the show. I just need to update my software because the software I was using to bring guests on. The last time I brought a guest on, I think it was Steven from California. And I lost his feed. It was a big pain in the butt, and I don't want to bring people on here and then lose them. So I gotta get StreamYard or some other software that I can use to bring guests in, because I like to talk to some of you as well. Many of you guys have some amazing collections and amazing origin stories in regards to how you began collecting, and I'd love to feature you right here on the show. Guys, that's it for me. If you're new here, please do consider subscribing to the channel, liking the content, and sharing the videos throughout our comic book community on Facebook and on Instagram. That'd be greatly appreciated. Again, hit the notification bell so you'll know when I go live next. And I do apologize. I know I do impromptu videos quite frequently. I sometimes don't give you a lot of notice that I'm going to be here. So for that, I do apologize. But you know what? I'm only human. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you again here very, very soon on the Comic Doctor YouTube channel. Thanks so much. Bye for now. See ya.